Hey, what is up guys? It is Tristan right here, and I wanted to make a video discussing about what's going on with Team Exo. And Team Exo recently has been pretty inactive in terms of the Phantom Forces community, and there are plenty of reasons for that, which I will be going over. Anyhow, I'm doing a cut commentary, which may be a little bit odd for me to do, because I've never made one before. So if I repeat myself, I'm sorry, but I can't really do much about it. So to start with, I would like to talk about recruitment, and recruitment is a pretty touchy subject in my opinion, because I know a lot of people do want to join, and it's honestly not something that you can easily do. The way we were doing recruitment before was solely based on skill, and it really didn't work out too well. We closed recruitment about 1 or 2 months ago for many reasons, one of the reasons being because we dropped out of CPFL. Since we dropped out of CPFL, it's not really needed for us to recruit anybody, like, if that makes sense. We might reopen it in the future if we are going to get interested into the competitive scene again, which may or may not happen. It really depends what happens. But basically, the only way of getting into Team Exo right now is, I guess, being friends with me. And I know that's not really a proper way to join, but I do really like to classify Team Exo as just a group of friends. I don't really find us as a clan or anything. We are pretty much just a group of friends who find interest in FPS games, such as Phantom Forces. And now I'm going to discuss why we dropped out of CPFL. Now, for the most part, that's pretty self-explanatory, but I do feel like I need to explain myself on why we did this. CPFL is a rather unorganized league. I don't even call it a league, to be honest, but it's really not set up well, especially with the rules and how they do things in general. The rules are pretty stupid, especially when they try to make it more like COD when this is actually more of a Battlefield game. But I guess this is more opinion-based than anything. Another reason why we dropped out is because the community is really toxic. And I know that might be really hypocritical to say that, but what you think of Team Exo is completely based on you, and I really don't give a shit if you think we're toxic or not. But for the most part, CPFL community is really goddamn toxic, and it's honestly not really worth playing. And finally, what I would like to go over would be YouTube, and we're trying to get more interested into YouTube videos. Making YouTube videos is a pretty difficult thing to do, especially when you have school and you're working on other stuff. So there's really not the time for it in my opinion, but we're gonna try to make time for it. Release some content for you guys in the future. In regards to that, Team Exo in a Nutshell series should be continuing. I'm not going to put any dates on that because I'm a rather lazy person. But that'll wrap up for what I wanted to talk about today, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next video.